Alright, YouTube. What's good, world? It's your boy Mastermind Mind, and this is the January 2022 weekday drop. And listen, man, be sure to follow me, Master23Mind, on all platforms: IG, TikTok, Twitter. I'm everywhere. And Mastermind RGTV on YouTube, and the gaming page on IG, Mastermind RGTV. Listen, man, let's jump right into it, man. It's a new year, it's a new gaming, and this is the year for PlayStation. Boy, PlayStation got some stuff cooking this year. We got CES cooking up, coming real soon. It's probably now by the time you hear this podcast. We got PlayStation just announced VR 2. Let's hop right into it, folks. Listen, man, this PlayStation VR is dope. You hear me? It's dope. Is we finally got the specs. I'm gonna jump right into the specs. Ain't gonna cut. I'm gonna jump right into it. For one, is 90 hertz up to 120 hertz. Listen, man, this is what I'm talking about. Remember what I told y'all previous podcast episodes before? I was like, yo, we need games to be starting at least at 90 to 120. The VR2 is coming out the gate shooting at 90 and 120. Now, I'm not really sure how that's going to look for us, like, you know, in the headspace of VR. But I can tell you one thing: 120 looks really good. 120 hertz look really good when you're scrolling on phones or monitors or whatnot. It looks really good. And for them to be going in that direction, this is competition for Oculus VR 2. So big shouts out to Hip Hop Game, because he made a valid point. I heard my boy, he made a valid point. We got console wars, but now we finna get into the stage of VR wars. You finna see a lot of VR competition. Now, Xbox is not necessarily in that VR competition space yet, but we're gonna come back to them. But PlayStation is. So PlayStation is in the space of the VR competition. The PlayStation, the first VR was okay. You know what I'm saying? Pretty dope. But this VR 2, listen, man, it's something serious, man. 90 to 120 hertz. That's pretty dope. We got and plus the display thing is OLED, so that's pretty dope too. 110 degrees. I'm reading off my phone. I'm looking at the specs here. We got the motion sensor things. They also got the adaptive triggers gonna work pretty good with it. That's pretty dope. USB Type C. You got a headphone jack on that joint. Let's see. Bluetooth 5.1, baby. I'm interested to see. We got a rechargeable battery, and they said they're gonna get it done with one single cord. So that's gonna be pretty interesting, because now you're not gonna have so many all these tangly cords all over the room like you have other VR, PC VR headsets. The PlayStation ones is gonna have one single cord, so it's gonna be pretty dope. I'm pretty interested to see how the battery, you know, and how big is the headset. They didn't really show like the size or anything. They're just looking at the specs. But I want to know, like, I can't wait, man. I want to know a little bit more. I want to see it up and close in person. And for the mere fact that it's OLED, eye tracking technology in it, like, yo, it's gonna be something serious. Being able to track your eye, like, you'll be able to look somewhere, and let's say if I want to look here, you know what I'm saying, and pick something up, where it's gonna be like, it's gonna be really sensitive. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna follow your every movement. Speaking about metaverse and following your movement and tracking and things like that, yo, this gonna be a great opportunity for PlayStation to bring that PlayStation Home back to life, especially with metaverse being a number one topic in 2021. 2022 is going to be cooking with metaverse content and just metaverse ideal of things anyway. So I'm pretty excited to see where they're going to go with this, man. Yo, I'm pumped for it, man. I'm reading this tiny ass writing on here. Okay, here we go. Display resolution, 2000 to pretty much there we go, 4K HDR, baby. No more 1080p. We don't need that. We 4K. That's what I'm talking about. So they came out the gate. Those were the things I was looking for. The 90 to 120 hertz. Was it gonna be 4K and HDR? Those are the two things I was looking for. The next thing was more. My next thing is more like, well, I can't really say battery. It's not gonna be wireless or anything, but really how the eye tracking. I was looking for like the technology in it. Like, is it gonna really like? I guess more for say the power of the headset. So it's gonna be pretty dope, man. I want to move on because it's gonna tie into another topic because they showed this game. It's not Horizon Zero Dawn, but it's like something. It's like a spin-off to the game or something, and it's gonna be specifically just for the PS5 VR2. And listen, the graphics look, I was like, one too shabby. But again, you can't really tell, you know what I'm saying? Because with the game like VR, you have to actually be hands-on with it to really, 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 really tell. Now, moving on, because it's going to tie us back to the point I just brought up, talking about the PlayStation Home. The PlayStation Discord. Remember PlayStation they disclosed the deal with Discord last year? Peep game. All three of these things. So we got PlayStation Discord, maybe on our PlayStations sometime this year. That's going to be really big. Two, if we get VR2, let's say second quarter 2022, that'll be really good. And then they drop the bomb and say, yo, we're going to bring back PlayStation Home. Boom. And with this whole Horizon thing, if they drop a demo for it, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be special. You know what I'm saying? Because remember I talked about we need more demos. We need, you know what I'm saying, like little short 2-minute demos. Nah, I can't say 2 minutes. Like 15-minute demos or something, you know what I'm saying? So if we get a 15-minute demo for this new Horizon game, what if it's free? 15-minute demo, you know what I'm saying? If they drop that second quarter 2022, that'll be really dope. Then by the time they drop it, Discord will be out on PlayStation. That's gonna be huge, man. That's gonna be really, really big. And I'm pretty pumped about that, man, because PlayStation making some moves, man. And speaking of Horizon Forbidden West is come out next month? Like 40 more days, I think. Like next month. Yeah. It's on the way. We just got a new trailer today. And listen, those graphics looks incredible. But my thing is, not about the game, but my thing is with VR2. I want to know, what about old VR games when you play it on the VR2? Are those games gonna be upscaled in graphics? Because the PlayStation VR2 is much more powerful than the first VR. So will the first VR games be upscale? That's gonna be pretty interesting, because there was some type of underwater game that was on PS4 with the first VR. Yo, it looks really good. And if they find some type of way to like upscale these games, it's gonna be crazy, yo. And speaking of just VR and AR and all these headsets or whatnot, like I just said, competition going into a whole VR situation. Yo, Apple got a headset coming out. Not me. They working on an AR headset. That's gonna be really big too. The way technology is moving, y'all, man, you finna see a lot of change within this year. Not just in gaming, but just in technology. You're gonna see a lot of change in tech that's gonna be happening so fast. It's gonna feel like maybe 5 years into the future. when we're still in this same year. So with that being said, if Apple come out with their AR headset, boom, that's one competitor. We got Microsoft over here with their HoloLens. If they make that compatible with the Xbox Series X, boom, that's another competitor. Now we got PlayStation VR 2, and it's running really powerful, 90 to 120 hertz. You know what I'm saying? It's not AR, but it's VR. Boom, that's player 3. We got Oculus, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing, VR, and Facebook, well, now Meta, diving into the metaverse, and I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, Apple and Microsoft is already in it. I'm gonna come back to them too, but boom, that's another competitor. So you're looking at 4 major competitors, and I ain't even named the other guys. There's some other competitors too, but those are just 4 off the top. That's, hey, those are what you call headset competitors, or just VR and AR competitors. That's a whole nother market itself. So that's gonna be really big, man. And plus with the whole metaverse thing just heating up, this is great competition, and great competition for gaming all together. So hey, like I just said about the whole Microsoft thing, Microsoft is also, I got it right down right here, doing the CES. Y'all make sure you keep an eye on CES now. Microsoft is collabing with Qualcomm for a AR headset for the metaverse. Things finna get hot. You know what I'm saying? It's finna get hot. Put the headset on and just go away. And see, the cool thing is with AR, you put your headset on, you can still see the world around you. Now, this would be really cool if PlayStation finds some kind of way to do that. That'd be dope. But I think PlayStation is mostly just gonna focus on VR. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're gonna really dab into the AR world. If they do, I can't say I'd be surprised, because honestly, they need to do mixed reality to where it's kind of both. So, you know what I'm saying? If they do that, that'll kind of get them the best of both worlds, and plus the gamers will get best of both worlds. But if they stick VR, hey, that's fine. Competition of their own. Now, Nintendo is over here sleeping. Now, we don't really know what Nintendo is going to do. If Nintendo will come out with a headset, maybe not. I don't know. But, you know, if they do, it'll be really, really cool. Speaking of Sony got an OLED 4K TV designed just for gaming. Now, peep game with this. If Sony got a TV directly just for gaming, plus you got the PlayStation VR 2, hook that up with the PS5 with this new Sony TV, man, these graphics is gonna be ridiculous. You hear me? Sony's doing some big things, man. And if they find a way to put this whole new subscription thing, this Spartacus thing they got trying to come out, the competition against Game Pass, build it into the TV, this new Sony TV that's designed just for gaming, that's gonna be the real winner. Picture you just, you know, I don't have my Sony remote, can't even pull it up, but picture yourself just, boom, you got your Sony remote, you got your Spartacus PlayStation, aka Game Pass, you pick any game you want to play, PS1, 3, 2, you know what I'm saying, boom, press the remote, PlayStation 5 look even better on the TV because it's designed, it's a Sony TV, you know what I'm saying, boom, ready to go. VR headset look even better on this TV because it's Sony. Like, yo, that's what I'm talking about. If Sony does that, that's gonna be big. That's why I said, yo, man, y'all keep y'all eyes open for CES, because CES got some stuff popping. And speaking of CES, Sony even talking about working on getting into the EV market with electric cars. What if they got a freaking small Sony OLED inside the car where you can play your PlayStation Spartacus Pass inside the car? That'd be dope. Just an idea. But keep your eyes open for CES. Moving on. Ubisoft is coming to Game Pass, probably, but they did announce something. Now, I'm not really sure what the whole Ubisoft. I looked into it before, but the whole Ubisoft Plus thing is like, why? I don't know, but so same way you got EA Plus or whatnot, like the EA Plus account thingy. Now Ubisoft, Ubisoft got the whole Ubisoft Plus. I can't remember what I looked into it before, but I wasn't sure. But if that come to Game Pass, which it probably will be, that's just more things that Game Pass keep just adding on up under his belt. Adding on up under his belt, which is something that, hey, that's making Xbox a great place to play. But wherever you're playing games is always a great place to play because PlayStation got some stuff cooking up. I'm pumped for PlayStation, man. I just can't get enough saying PlayStation, man. The PlayStation got a lot of stuff cooking. But wherever you're playing games at, you're gonna have a good time because Xbox got some great things going on. PlayStation got some great things going on. Even Apple is in gaming. Let me go back to the AR and VR thing for a second. Apple is into gaming. So with its Apple headset, when the Apple headset, AR headset come out, and by Apple already got the Apple Arcade, I'm interested to see how they're gonna implement those two, because I know they're gonna tie it together. They're not just gonna come out with a headset to where you just use it to play on your phone or play with your apps. No, they're gonna find some kind of way to get into the space of where PlayStation is with their headset, because they're playing games on their headset. Apple's not gonna just put out a headset just to take photos like Facebook did with the Ray-Bans, just to take photos and play with your friends or whatever. Hey, check out my photo, take a picture of you on Facebook and IG and all that. Nah, Apple's gonna go to the extreme. And if they go to the extreme with apps, metaverse, the full-fledged mixed reality, AR, and with the Apple Arcade, that's going to be a good look on Apple. Even if they don't, it's still going to be a good look on Apple. It's still going to sell, especially if they have like the earbuds built into the glasses. That's going to be really dope too. But if they bring the Apple Arcade into the glasses with the whole headset, that's going to be a game changer. And again, that's another great time to be gaming, man. So no matter where you're gaming at, you're having a good time. I don't know what the hell Nintendo gonna do. I don't know. But Nintendo, hopefully you can come out with a pretty cool headset and draw us back into your tent. Maybe you can give us, I actually do know what Nintendo's gonna do. Breath of the Wild 2. Let's not forget, this is the year for Breath of the Wild 2. I almost forgot about that because I'm so excited about all this new technology. But we forgot about Breath of the Wild 2. Breath of the Wild 2 is an amazing game, and when it drop, oh boy, it's gonna sell. I'm definitely getting it. Best believe that. It's gonna sell, and it's gonna be great. But I hope Apple do come out with, I hope Nintendo do come out with some type of headset, you know what I'm saying, to kind of get into the competition and see how it all go out. Because all of these headsets are doing something different. And all of them are looking, they're doing something different, and they're specializing in their own little lane. And it's perfect. And it's perfect competition. And it's healthy competition because, hey, we need that. You know what I'm saying? So it's good for gaming. Going back to CES, speaking of CES, BMW had a car that could change colors. Yo, in some wraps, I dropped some in some wraps. I was like, yo, my car changed colors. Some. Yo, your car changed colors for real. Shout out to BMW, man, for revealing a car that changes colors. That looks amazing. When I seen it, I just kept looking at it. I was like, whoa. My eyes playing tricks on me. What? This car really just changed colors? Yeah, it did. Shout out to BMW. CES be having some amazing things going on, some great innovation in technology happening. And I was just looking at something right before I started the show. They was talking about the robot, and they interviewed the robot. Man, listen, this robot looks like a robot, but the face expressions and the way it was just moving, and like the dude had his hands up to the face of the robot, and the robot was like moving back, and it looks so real. Like the face expressions or whatnot. The robot looked like one of the robots off iRobots, but it looks really cool. And I was like, yo, that's crazy, man. You gotta love CES, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of great technology, Walmart may be getting into the metaverse. Maybe. I don't really know how that's gonna work, but maybe get into the metaverse. I seen some floating around on Twitter to where they had like this digital basket and they was putting stuff in their basket or whatnot. I don't know. I don't know. I like, because we have to physically eat things. So how are we going to go shopping in the metaverse and still? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Walmart got some up their sleeve. I don't know. But moving on. Naughty Dog is working on something. They're working on maybe a new IP. They're working on something. We don't quite know exactly what they're working on, but they're working on something. And we got to see this new Nathan Drake movie that's coming out, remember? Yeah, Uncharted, the movie coming out. Look real good. I got to see it. And the Uncharted remake that's coming out, should be coming out this month. That's going to be really dope. Can't wait to see what that look like. But I'm more excited for this movie because I seen more of the trailer and I was like, oh man, yeah, I gotta see that. Gotta see that. We got Last of Us 1 remake maybe coming later on this year. I'm not too pumped about that because I'm like, I beat the first Last of Us like 3 times, and even if the graphics is like done very well, I still can't see myself getting it. And after playing Last of Us, the new Last of Us, the new one, after playing it, I'm like, yo, I don't really want to play no more Last of Us. I was a little bit disappointed in the last one. It was good. It was good. I'm not gonna lie, it was good, but I'm a little bit disappointed because the story wasn't what I thought it was going to be and where it was going. I didn't like the direction of where it was going, what they did with the girls or whatnot. I don't want to do any spoilers or whatnot, but I wasn't too happy with it, but it still was a fun game. And now for the mere fact that they're talking about, yeah, we're going to make a Last of Us 1 remake and we're going to bring it out. Yeah, we're going to do it. I can't see myself paying $59 for another Last of Us 1 unless they talking about adding some. They gotta add some new content onto it, man. You can't just, I don't know, the same content. Nah. But what they're gonna probably do is bring it out to, better graphics to introduce the show that's coming on HBO. So, if they do like a double package like that, that's probably what they're gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? Because the HBO show is gonna be taking place during the first Last of Us. So that makes sense. They're probably going to, drop the remake of the game, the first one, and then boom, hit you with the HBO. This is the story. You can play it in better graphics now, and this is the story on HBO. That's probably what they're going to do. And some sad news, y'all. E3 it's not going to be in person. It's going to be online only this year. It's cool, man, because this whole pandemic thing shit is picking up, you know what I'm saying? And y'all be safe out there. It's still real, you know what I'm saying? Just be safe, man. Mask up, you know what I'm saying? Cover your mouth, eat healthy, you feel me? But E3 is only online this year. But hey, I'm not too surprised. But yeah, man, I'm not too pretty. When I seen The Last of Us 1, I was like, man, y'all could have kept that, you know what I'm saying? Whatever new project y'all working on, bring that out. And matter of fact, when you bring it out, show it at E3. You know what I'm saying? So if we get a new project, I'm hoping that they show it at E3, since E3 is gonna be online only this year. That'll be pretty dope. That we get some new stuff from Naughty Dog. And speaking of Naughty Dog, PlayStation headline hitter, we got God of War coming out this year, folks. This is the year of God of War. I hope y'all ready. We got God of War coming out this year. We got Horizon Forbidden Summer. Summer West. I always get the name mixed up, but you know what I'm talking about. But it's dropping in a couple more days. We got Breath of the Wild 2. Oh man, some beautiful games coming out this year. And I'm still hoping for a Final Fantasy X remake. I'm still hoping for it. I'm still hoping for a Resident Evil 4 remake. We got a Resident Evil 4 VR. We do. But I want a Resident Evil 4 remake and a Final Fantasy X remake. And I'm still hoping for a Metal Gear Solid remake. Those are my top 3 remake games I want to see for 2022. If y'all just announce them for 2022, I'd be happy. And if you just give me some type of sneak peek of any 3 of those games remake for the PS5, I will cry tears of joy. Really, I would cry tears of joy. But that's really all I got for y'all, man. I had to come in here and speak about some of this stuff because when I seen this PlayStation VR 2, I was like, ooh. I dropped the specs on the IG page, Mastermind RGTV. Be sure to follow me there. And follow me on YouTube, Mastermind RGTV also. 2022, it's a new year, man. We did great big things on the podcast 2021. I promise y'all, man, we're going to do some more big things, more episodes. We're getting bigger and bigger, man. Background scenery, what you see now may change. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned for more, man. The Anchor's about to kick me out of here, but, you know, it's all good. But, man, this PlayStation VR, I wanted to read some of this stuff that's in this very tiny, tiny writing. That's why I had to post it online. I actually had planned on coming onto the podcast, reading some of this stuff, but I didn't know the writing was this freaking small. I guess that's why it's good to post it online and you can see it for yourself. But I'm just mostly excited that the fact that it got 90 to 120 hertz. Man, and 4K HDR. I got tired of stuff coming out 1080p HD, 1080p HD, 60 frames, 30 frames. Man, no, this is 2022. We need everything from this point forward need to be 4K and 120 hertz. And if you ain't got 120 hertz, you better at least give me 90. And PlayStation VR 2 did it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We need that. Hold up. Before we get out of here. Eye tracking technology, this writing is so small, man. Headset feedback, 3D audio, and innovation. PlayStation VR 2 sensor controller to create incredible deep feeling of immersion. Yeah, baby. I can't wait. You want to get immersed in some VR? PlayStation VR 2 is where it's at, baby. Headset feedback is new. Let's see. I'm pretty interested because the whole haptic feedback with the controller, that's dope. And it's not gonna be with the controller. You know they got these little things that look like nunchucks almost that you put on your hands for the PlayStation VR, and it got the haptic feedback in it. It's gonna be crazy, bringing players closer to the gameplay experience. Yeah, it's gonna be really dope, man. And the whole eye tracking thing is gonna be really dope. Eye tracking, PlayStation VR 2 detects the motion of your eyes. So a simple look in a specific direction can create an additional input for the game character. This allows the players to interact more intuitively in new and lifelike ways, allowing for a this is so small. Who maybe my eyes is getting bad. But you get the difference. We out of here. Anchor, I need y'all to make y'all time a little bit longer, man, because y'all kick me out here at every 30 minutes. But it's all good, though. Listen, man, it's been real, man. Happy New Year's to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for stopping by, kicking it with me. Love is love. Peace. We out. Master 239, Real Gamer. Ooh, hey, YouTube Anchor cut me. But it's all good, though. But yeah, man, this PlayStation VR 2 is gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be really dope. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yo, check out this writing. This writing is so small. You can't even see it on camera. The writing is horribly small. All right, YouTube, man. Love is love, man. I appreciate y'all kicking it with me. And we out, man. Real Gamer. Put that in on all platforms, and you gonna learn something. Ha.